Hey, everybody. How are you? It's Sunday. I'm about an hour later than I originally planned, but sometimes, life just happens. And for those of you who have been following me, you know that I'm on baby watch. So we don't have a baby yet. So we're just waiting. So prayers. If you could send prayers, we would appreciate that for just an easy birth filled with grace and ease. We're just ready. So I wanted to come on tonight and do a oh good Lord, a full moon reading. Good morning, or hello. I'm really all discombobulated. Good evening, Babby Bunny. Or is that Baby Bunny? Hey, Jordan, welcome. So I wanted to pop on tonight. I wanted to do this pick a pile reading for an individualized full moon reading, just because this is the second Aquarius full moon. This is the two full moons that were kind of the bookends to the Lionsgate energy. So this has been a lot of energy for a lot of people. A lot of shifts have occurred. A lot of very important situations have fallen away or transformed in this last month and a half for many of you. And some of it was, you could see the writing on the wall. You just weren't sure when it was going to happen. And for others, it was a little unexpected. You didn't know that you were going to be having this shift in your life the way that you've had it. So, yeah, a lot going on in this time. In this time. So what I've done is I've created three readings, three piles, and if you look in the description box and also in the comments, I did put the picture of the piles. And actually, I think I might be able to. Um, hey, Priscilla, welcome. Welcome. Yeah, let's see if I can add this so you guys can take a look at and decide what pile is calling to you. Because, like I said, they were big energies. This Lionsgate energy was no joke. And I know I've talked for the past month now about the energies. There's been shifts. People have lost relationships. People have been dumped out of homes and jobs and long-standing, relationships and friendships and partnerships and family. It's been a lot. It really has. Oh, I thought I could do it. Let's see if I can do it this way. I'm going to try to get this here. I really am. It won't let me do that. So I know for many of you, especially coming on, you're like, what is the pile? What is the pick a card? Like, where can I pick it? So I really am trying to get this on here for you. Priscilla, you're not alone. You really aren't. So many people have, really been thrown out of things, really been thrown out of things. Thank you, Sarah. I am. I am. Hi, Molly. So, this Lion Gate energy was about transformation. It was about the new. And, this full moon is a really good moon to do some releasing. What it is I want to let go of. What is it that, I'm really ready to release, whether it's my own need to let go of any kind of entitlement or victimization or guilt or shame, Or I'm really ready to step out of that toxic relationship that no longer serves me. I'm really ready to put myself in a nice, safe and stable environment. So for many of you, you're definitely moving forward. So, hey, Lynette. So yeah, so one, two, or three are going to be the piles. Hey, Anne. Good evening. So what I would do is just kind of quietly close your eyes and see the numbers one, two, or three in your mind's eye, and then what one is bigger, which one is the one you can't stop looking at, which one is the one that's calling to you. That would be your pile. One, two, or three. And we're going to do an overarching energy from the new Queen of the Moon Oracle. And then we're going to do some message with the Light and Soul Oracle. And then we're going to do some advice from the Kyle Gray Angel Guide. And then we're going to do some angel answer cards. So yeah, so a lot of good stuff. Good. You're starting to get your good. Well, welcome, Indira. So yes, so again, just close your eyes, one, two, or three, or listen to me say one, two, or three, and what is the number that resonates with you? All right, awesome, Jordan, awesome. All right, so with that being said, just know that you're not alone. Just know that these energies are very big, and if you do need more inspiration or you do need more guidance, remember I'm daily, Monday through Friday, with a daily message, so follow me with that. And I do have some readings that are on the YouTube channel. All right, so I'm not doing individual readings right now. This is a pick a pile. So one, two, or three, what number resonates with you? And here we go. We're going to get started. Hey, Mandy. Hey. Welcome. All right, good, Sarah. Awesome. All right, so pile number one. Here we go. Yeah. So your overarching message is all about change. That this is going to take you forward in a way that you've not been taken forward before. This feels like it's going to be monumental change. This isn't a little change. And if you notice, this woman has been kind of like dumped out of this dress and she's reaching for the egg. She's reaching for what will bring her abundance and care. And so that's what I feel like for you for pile number one, that's what you're going towards. The change that you're going towards is going to bring you the connection and it's almost like sukkar is the word I keep getting. Like you're going to be taken care of. You're going to be embraced. You're going to be enfolded in like mother's love. So it really feels like this change is big change. This isn't little change. And it's going to bring you into that foundation and that support that's going to make you feel like you are supported in a way that I don't think you've ever felt like you've been supported before. Because you are, look at this, 2 chakra. Yeah, your energy is shifting. Your energy is coming out of pain and violence. And so for many of you, this was a toxic relationship. For many of you, this was a toxic situation, whether it was a parent, a partner, a boss, somebody in authority over you. This change is bringing that you out of that. And so, yeah, so for the soul star chakra, the heart chakra, those blockages are coming down, but you really are needing to get into some solitude here, pile number one. You really are needing to step back and get quiet so that you can feel, see, hear, and know the way forward, that you can know that you're not alone. You can know that you are being taken care of, that you are coming out of that toxic relationship, and that you are coming into sukkar. You're coming into confidence. You're coming into love in a way that feels very motherly, like whatever the situation that you're going into is, you're going to feel like you're loved in a way that you've never been loved before, and you should have been loved very early on. But you do have to get quiet. You do have to get away from the noise. You do have to get out of all the distraction so that you can come into connection with your soul star chakra and your heart chakra, so that you can feel the love and you can feel the support that is coming in from your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters, so that you know that you're not alone. You know that the inspiration that you're getting, or the new situations and the new people that are coming into your life, are for you in a way that maybe they've never been before, because blessings and abundance are where you're headed. Blessings and abundance are absolutely what this is all about. You're being brought into people, into alignment, into situations that are going to give you in a way that you've never really received before. Because, this Lionsgate energy, guys, was a paradigm shift in your own energy field. This was big, big energy changing in a way that you're not going to be the same no matter how much you try to stay there. It's not going to happen, because it's time for you to receive the blessings and abundance that you've been blocking because you've not been allowing yourself to be loved in the way that you deserve to be loved. And for some of you, it is getting into connection with your team through your soul star chakra and down into your heart chakra, so that you can feel supported and you can feel love. And getting quiet and getting in a place of solitude, even 5 minutes a day, is going to help you to feel that connection and get that inspiration that is for you, that's leading you into the blessings and abundance that are coming. And here's the thing, they're going to come. They really are. But if you don't grab hold of them because you're not getting quiet to feel confident about it, then it might take you longer to circle back around and receive them. So, that's why it's so important to get into solitude, number one. That's why it's so important to get quiet, because you could kind of miss the first offering if you're still letting yourself be distracted or be pulled in directions that aren't for you. All right. So it's really important for you to get quiet to receive the blessings and abundance that are for you. And so the situation that you're trying to stay in, or the situation that you're trying to make be something it can never be, it's unlikely. It's unlikely that you're ever going to get what you want out of it. It's unlikely that that person is going to change. It is unlikely that that situation is ever going to be better, because it is time. It is time for you to wait and get quiet, because it is time for you to make the decisions and choices that are right for you, not right for anybody else. This is all about you. So waiting for someone to make a change or be different, it's very unlikely, honey, that that's going to happen. It's going to be really, really important for you to go in the way that is for you, the way that you need to go for you. So it's up to you. It's up to you how you move forward, but it's time. It's time to move forward. It's time to move forward. Look at the angel wings on this card. I love it. You are supported. You are supported. You are being enveloped by the angelic realm of your team guides, ascended masters, and your crossed over loved ones to say, we're here. We've got you. You're not as alone as you think you are. You're really not. And it's time to get quiet so that you can feel our love around you. It's time to get quiet so you can know that we're bringing you the blessings and abundance that you're really desiring. And it's almost like I feel like a little bit of a justice card with this card, that you're owed it and it's time for it to come in. But you've got to get quiet, and you've got to believe that it's your time. You've got to believe that you're lovable. You've got to believe that your team is getting in touch with you. And the way to do that is to get into solitude, to get quiet for at least 5 minutes a day of just sitting in your own energy and the energy of the universe, because the change is big change and it's going to happen. And if you don't take the time to feel the support, it's going to feel very, very, very uncomfortable. Downright terrifying, but it's going to happen. All right, that was pile number 1. So thank you for being here. And if you're watching this on the replay, please #replay. Whew. All right, pile number 2. Pile number 2. This full moon is bringing you into a time of pleasure, a time in getting in connection with your sacral chakra. This is totally what this card made me feel when I looked at it. This was all sacral chakra, creativity, flow, dance. Oh, you're welcome, Jordan. flow, dance, sensual pleasure, eating rich foods, moving your body, just allowing yourself that pleasurable experience, because it is actually helping you to transform your energy in a way that is going to start drawing to you those situations. Yeah. Because for you, it is time. It is time to know that there is more for you. It's not just about the 3D reality that you just have to grind it out. You've got to go to work. You've got to wash the dishes. You got to take care of everything. You've got to be there for everyone else. No, this is about you coming into your creativity and you're knowing that there is more for you, that there is more to this life experience than just grinding it out, that it is time for you to know that you are coming into connection, that you are coming into connection in a way that you are going to be able to feel pleasure. You are going to feel like you are getting your creativity and your sacral chakra needs met, that you are coming into union. Pile number 2, it feels like for some of you, you will be meeting someone new. For some of you, there's going to be a resurgence in the relationship that you're currently in. For some of you, it's about getting in connection with yourself and allowing yourself to get creative and to get in touch with your pleasure center in a way that maybe you've shut it down. Maybe for a long time, there was no sense in even allowing yourself that beautiful massage or that great salt bath, or all those ways in which we can really feel sensual pleasure. Because it's time to get in connection with that, because it is time for you to have peace in the present. And the way to get peace in the present is to get into balance. And if you've shut down your sacral chakra, you've totally been out of balance. And I'm actually going to put this card right on this spread because it's so important. That the way for you to have peace in the present is to get into the idea that you are in balance and that you are receiving the inspiration to be creative, to find what gives you pleasure, and to know that you are coming into a time of things moving in this really beautiful way in your life, that it feels almost magical because things are just lining up and things are just happening because you are coming into balance. You are allowing yourself to dance in the rain and really find the pleasure and joy in it. Yeah, because it's time to trust the universe. That what you're being brought, the people and the situations that are bringing you or could bring you joy and pleasure, you're allowing it in because you're trusting that what is coming is for you. So pile number 2 is time. It's time to get into trusting your team of guides, angels, and ascended masters to know that the inspiration and the connection that you're feeling beyond the veil is bringing you that inspiration and creativity and connection in this time that maybe has felt like it's too good to be true or overwhelming. But no, it's time. It's time for you to have peace in the present. It's time for you to come into knowing that you're supported and loved in a way that maybe you haven't felt in a very long time, if ever. And that could be why this is such a beautiful time of joy and pleasure in your life, because it's something that you've never experienced before, not in this way. Yeah. Because it's time. It's totally here. If you believe, you'll receive far more than you can even imagine. As long as you're stepping into the faith and trust that everything that is coming for you is for you, and it is your time to receive because you're ready. You're absolutely ready. And yes, it's for you. Yes, this isn't too good to be true. Yes, this is your time to shine. Yes, number 2, it is time for you to step into that inspiration. It is time for you to take that leap of faith. It is time for you to believe because you've done the work. You are ready. You are ready. And that's what this is all about. This is all about knowing that the universe has your back. So whatever you're being brought to is for you. It is time. It's absolutely time. And so you've just got to know that it's not about grinding. It's about having fun. It's about finding joy. It's about having pleasure. It's about knowing that the people that are coming into your life experience at this time are for you. It is time to know that you are in receptive mode, in receiving mode, that is going to bring you this kind of joy and pleasure and creativity unlike anything you've experienced before. So number 2, it is time. It is time to trust and believe and know that what is coming is for you. Hello, Dorothy. So that was pile number 2. You're welcome, Sarah. You're welcome. Number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Please, if you're watching on the replay, #replay. Pile number 3, peace. It is time. It is time for the chaos to leave your life. It is time for you to walk away from the chaos. It is time for you to walk away from the situations that have been pulling on you, weighing on you. For many of you, it feels like you've just been trying to make it work. You've just been trying to be the people pleaser. You've just been trying to be beneficial, and it just hasn't worked. You've actually had the life sucked out of you. You've had situations just become too overwhelming, and now it's time for you to step back and say, okay, I'm going to find the peace. I'm being brought the peace. I feel like there are situations and people that are being removed from your life so that you can have the peace because it's time. You know, sometimes when we know that a situation has to change and we're not changing it, the universe will come in and say, okay, we gave you time. You didn't take it. We're going to change it for you. So pile number 3, some of this of you coming into peace might not feel peaceful the way it happens. It might feel very jolting and very uncomfortable. But just know that it is going to bring you the peace. And it may take time. It may take time to grieve the loss of that person or situation. It may take time to understand why they had to be removed the way they were removed. Might take time to understand why you were really self-sabotaging and not making the decision that you could feel you needed to make. But it is bringing you into peace. Because your will is being unblocked. Your will center, your solar plexus chakra, is coming into balance, and it is bringing you the peace that you've been crying out for. Yeah, you've been really, really wanting, and you didn't know how to get it. So the universe is like, well, we got you. We got you. You didn't know how to get out of this bad situation. You didn't know how to move through this relationship. You didn't know how to make the choices you needed to make for yourself. So we're going to help you by balancing your solar plexus chakra so that you can make the choices and decisions that are right for you and not right for anyone else. Because it's time. It is time for you to come into the sun. It is time for you to have the prosperity and abundance and the peace that you so richly deserve. It is time for you to be able to work on what brings you peace in your life. Hey, Tricia. Because you are coming out of the dark. You are coming into the light. You are being your own key. You are being your own savior. You're being your own hero. This isn't about anybody else. This is about you stepping up and taking care of yourself in a way that you never have before. Because whatever was blocking the solar plexus chakra from making you feel like you could assert your will or you could stand in your power, that has changed. That has changed. And part of it is because you're coming into romance and connection with people or yourself in a way that is bringing you the strength that you've never felt before. It's bringing you the light after the dark. So some of you, you're actually going to be meeting a beneficial soulmate. Hey, Darlene. After a situation that didn't work out, where you did learn a lot of lessons. So pile number 3, I feel like there is a relationship component to this reading for you, that for some of you, you may very well be meeting someone that is the light after the dark, that now that you've learned your lessons and you recognize how you were self-sabotaging or where you were too people-pleasing, it is now going to bring you the person and situation that is going to be right for you. And so it is important to be choosing a new direction. So for some of you, this loss, this relationship that you lost or you've been grieving and you've been wanting to return and it's not returning, is because it's not for you. It is time to go in a new direction. And you have to remain positive that you're being brought the right direction. You have to remain positive that what you lost was in fact important for it to go in a different direction, that it could no longer be with you, that you needed to come into this new direction to find your power, to be empowered, and to find people around you that will love you and love your empowerment. And when? It's going to take some time, but anywhere from now until this time next year. Anywhere from now until this time next year is when you're going to be coming into connection and union with people, situations that are going to be for you in a way that feels over the top, like too good to be true, because you're coming into that connection with yourself through your solar plexus chakra that is really bringing you the situation that's going to bring you peace and love and harmony in your life in a way that maybe you've never had, or it's been decades. All right. So pile number 3, anywhere from now until this time next year, you are going to have a major shift in relationship, whether that's relationship with self, relationship with the people around you, your partner, a new romance, a new best friend, however that looks for you. But it's because you're becoming empowered. You're not going to be being able to be stepped on anymore. You're not going to be allowed to be trampled over. Your feelings aren't going to be negated. You're going to be in a more balanced relationship because your solar plexus chakra has been doing a lot of clearing in this Lionsgate energy that's allowing you to really be empowered as you move forward, which is going to draw people to you that are going to respect that. And that's going to feel very, very unfamiliar. It's going to take you a minute, but it's all good. Yeah. 3 amazing, amazing readings. And I feel like they were a little different. They were all different. Sometimes I do these and I think, well, I could have just done one reading. They were all very similar. But tonight I feel like they're really different. I feel like for all of us, this Lionsgate energy was something different. And this full moon is really helping us release what we need to release to move forward, to have the life experience that we want going forward. Oh, you're very welcome, Priscilla. Thank you for being here. So that's what I have for you on this full moon. Remember. Oh, thank you, Lynette. Thank you so much. If you want to work with me, guidance311.com. Check out the classes I've got coming up in the fall. Check out the integrative energy therapy if you feel like you really do need help unblocking yourself and dealing with the issues in your tissues that are really holding you down. And then, as always, I've got the readings there, and you can book all of that online at guidance311.com. So you're very welcome, Sharon. I'm so glad you were here. Hello, Cassie. Hello. So yes, hashtag replay as you watch the replay, and just know that take what resonates, guys. If you're feeling it in your heart, then that message is for you. Or if you're feeling it in your gut, your solar plexus, that's definitely a message for you. All right. So have a beautiful rest of your night. Oh, Trisha, this is actually the energy healing I do. Integrative energy therapy. That's Archangel Ariel, who actually brought through integrative energy therapy to the founder, Stephen J. Thayer, in the 80s. I believe it was like 87. And so, yes, if you're looking to really heal the issues in your tissues, I do work with the high vibrational frequencies of the archangels, and ascended masters have been coming through in my sessions to really help you to transform, the betrayal, the resentment, the threat, the woulda, couldas, the shouldas, anything, any powerlessness, any victimization, any anger, all of those negative feelings can get caught in your physical body and it really affect you at the cellular level. And also, as a master instructor, I'm also able to help realign your DNA. So it's very powerful. It's very powerful. And if it's something that you're looking or want to look into, I do have a couple of videos on my website. One is my own experience with integrative energy therapy. And then if you also look at the video that I have there with Stephanie Powers, she talks about not only taking my classes and getting a reading with me, but she also talks about the healing. So a lot of testimonials on my Facebook page as well. So lots of information about how this is so instrumental with people. So Cassie, yeah, honey, definitely. If you're looking for that, go ahead and check out guided311.com. And I'm also having a free event on Wednesday, September, I think it's the 8th or 9th. But yeah, that first full week in September, that Wednesday night from 6:30 to 8:30, there will be a free Zoom meeting talking about spirit and how to get into connection with spirit. So take a look at that on the events tab on my website if you're interested in that. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a beautiful rest of your night, and I'll talk to you soon, guys. Bye.